I have fond memories. When I was a little girl, my papa had a tree in his yard, and all of us cousins would go there every summer. We look forward to it.
Nobody saw what happened?
No.
I did.
Oh, I just shot lychee juice at her.
My name is Jesse Ashlock, and I'm the US Editor-in-Chief of Condé Nast Traveler. I'm lucky enough to get to travel to some of the best places in the world for a living. For the last year, though, I haven't been traveling much at all. Now, as I venture out again, I'm thinking more than ever about how I can give something back to the places that give so much to me. That's the essence of Hawaii's Mālama initiative, which I've come here to experience. Mālama means to take care of the land, of people, of communities. Mālama is new to me, and yet it feels instantly familiar. So I'm headed out to discover what it actually means to do in practice. This is Brandon Lee. He's a farmer and restaurateur here on the island of Hawaii, and he's taking me to his friend's farm, OK Farms, to start our day of food adventure.
Hey, Jesse, nice to see you.
So you got some friends you want to introduce me to?
Yes, this is Troy, Ala, and Kea Keolanui of OK Farms, one of the best examples of farming in Hawaii.
We feel like we're stewards of the land. Something that we're really focusing on at OK Farms is the health of the soil.
Part of our mission here at OK Farms is to bring people in. Not so much just tourists, but the community, local people, kids. People have used spices their whole lives, but they've never seen them growing on a tree.
There's something mustardy in here. Curry leaves?
Curry leaf.
Yeah, got it.
Wow, yeah.
So this is how well everything here in Hawaii grows. Someone spit a cacao seed on the ground, and we have a baby cacao tree.
Doesn't taste like chocolate yet, but it's gonna get there. It'll have to be stripped off of here, and then it'll be fermented for 7 days. And then it'll be cleaned, and then it'll be dried, and then you'll have dried cocoa beans.
Everything needs to connect. Not just the plants itself, but even us as people, we also need to be a part of the system. So.
Well, this is the whole Mālama concept, right?
That's right.
So basically you're practicing that here. It's a model for human behavior, right?
Should be.
Legendary Kona coffee, how much of that stems from the unique nature of the soil, the terroir?
I think a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not only the volcanic soil, but cool nights, hot, right amount of rain. This particular Hilo variety is a Katura, red Katura dwarf variety, and it handles the rain very well because we get 140 inches here. When we first planted the coffee, people said, don't plant it in Hilo, it's going to taste like dirt.
Yeah.
They were wrong.
It's a really good coffee. It's a really sustainable high. You work well, ideas pop. You become smarter when you drink this coffee.
Here on the farm, we have 3,000 lychee trees.
3 months.
Yeah.
The first couple weeks, it's they're a little green still, and then they start to really go. But it's so short that you just got to eat as many as you can, as fast as you can. Oh. Go ahead, bro. That one is high level. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
After we get done with OK Farms, I get Brandon to take me to his own farm where he raises pigs to show me how he practices Mālama there.
One of the best things about our pig farm is we feed them macadamia nuts.
No slop, huh?
No slop.
Oh, man.
Slop schmlop. These are stress-free, pasture-raised, macadamia nut-fed pigs. It's about like regenerative farming that's good for the land. We feed them in the mornings. They dig for worms, they roll around in the mud, they do whatever it is they want to do. Farm started 6 years ago, and we started with 6 girl pigs. We're now up to 150. We had to get them to be nice because we wanted to do everything cage-free. To me, the foundation to a successful pig farm is the mamas.
Right.
Because of how they can take care of their piglets.
The stuff that you're doing here and, what you showed me over at OK, is that going on some of the other islands? Is that going on in Oahu? The kind of sustainable agriculture, the cooperative farming, it's a statewide
thing? It's a statewide thing, and it's growing quickly. But now there's Mālama farms on Maui. They do pigs.
So finding a restaurant, finding a menu that has ingredients sourced on island responsibly, ethically, is a way that you can give back and leave the place better than you found it.
Look, it's a scavenger hunt that every tourist should have.
I cannot wait to check out Brandon's restaurant, Napua, and eat some of the fruits of his labor. Brandon's joy in tasting the food and being in his restaurant is completely infectious. It's not just the food on the plate, although that is fantastic, but it's also what he's created at Napua, an entire community of people who love and care about each other and care about the people who come to this restaurant every night.
What we're trying to do is make all of these local Hawaiian ingredients first visually appealing to everybody, and then surprise everybody that that's how good it is. Eat things that we know are from Hawaii. Chimichurri, a demi-glaze from the bones that we break down all the way, fresh vegetables, and the loin. Incredible. Get ready.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is actually melt in your mouth pork.
I always tell myself when I was growing these pigs, because I'm on Kamehameha School's land, which is like the king, I'm raising the pigs for the king. If the king's gonna eat my stuff, it has to be this good.
It's been so much fun spending the last couple of days with you. And I wish we could do it longer, but as you know, we're going to Oahu tomorrow.
Oahu right now, it's mango season. And Oahu grows the best mangoes.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Aloha.
Aloha.
I've had such a blast with Brandon as he showed me around the island of Hawaii. I can't wait to find out who I get to meet in Oahu. This is Tevis, the manager of Kona Rum Distillery in Oahu, and he's gonna take me down to the sugarcane fields to show me the true farm-to-bottle experience that this place showcases.
Where we're standing right here, technically, in this portion of our fields, we're growing 2 types of cane. So this one is called pakaveli. The other one is known as kea, which basically translates to white in Hawaiian. And kea is, I would say, is our flagship varietal. We're the first distillery here doing it the way we're doing, which is essentially growing it ourselves, harvesting it ourselves, and lastly, we're making rum from the sugarcane juice. We only focus one varietal at a time when making rum. So we might have, you know, our white rum, 6 different bottles. One is just kea, one is just pakaveli, and that's our way of basically honoring and celebrating these stories from cane to cane, and also celebrating their differences as well.
Well, I'm very excited to taste the fruits of your labor, literally.
All right, I'm gonna give you a glass here. So cheers.
Bottoms up.
Yep.
It does leave a kind of juiciness on the tongue that I'm not used to in rum. That's really nice.
So we just poured the second glass,
Yeah.
right? So this is known as kea.
I think there's a little bit of more fruitiness than I tasted in the first one.
And that's what's beautiful about these, right? Is that they're not the same.
Yeah. I mean, I'm here to kind of experience these different aspects of the idea of Mālama. Are you thinking very much about the circle, like the kind of reciprocality?
You know, this is land that, you know, we're fortunate to just be a part of and be able to take part in doing what we do. Through this process, it's important to us that as we take anything at all, we give it back as much as possible. I think that's one of the first steps in having the Mālama mindset.
Jen, the bartender at MW, tells me that the restaurant loves to use Kona rum, and she'll make me a cocktail with it. Once again, I feel the way that chefs and farmers and mixologists and other creative entrepreneurs on these islands are all working together to celebrate traditional Hawaiian culture in a new way.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. The sweetness and savoriness really complements the kea rum. A little bit of bite, but it has a lot of warmth.
You're lucky to be here in Hawaii during mango season.
So do you think a lot about using the local ingredients, the bounty of the land here in Oahu when you're approaching your cocktails?
Yes, it is actually why I'm very, very proud to have found a partnership with chefs Michelle and Wade. After meeting them and hearing their philosophy of supporting local, it really mirrored my own philosophy as well when we think about being conscious of our environment and our sustainability in Hawaii. It's something that we will continue throughout the year, throughout our life of the business, because it is something that is so, so important to us.
Okay, I hope you saved room for dessert.
The dishes are almost like little Hawaiian ecosystems, you know? Do you feel like you're trying to create a little ecosystem here?
Exactly, and I think that's what's fun about cooking and being in Hawaii is to utilize and showcase what makes Hawaii so special, because the farmers do all the hard work.
Yeah, right, of course.
When you make excellent produce and ingredients, our job is so much easier, you know. A lot of the desserts that I like to do is to have different textures and flavors and to tell a story. It creates memories for me.
I'm coming to realize that there are people like the ones I've met on all the islands of Hawaii, many of whom know each other and certainly know about what one another is doing. And they're all creating special things with the unique gifts that these islands have to offer. Every time I choose to seek out local ingredients, it seems to connect me to another story, another farmer, and of course another great meal. Eating thoughtfully and eating consciously, can be an act of Mālama in and of itself.
Oh yeah, that's how, bro. That's how juicy they are.